Cairo 7 launched a drone today to get an up-close look at a wildlife mystery. In a state known for its towering trees, scientists are alarmed that many of the biggest and most beautiful are dying. Bigleaf maples are dying up and down the West Coast, from British Columbia all the way down to Northern California.
And no one really knows why. Cairo 7's Amy Clancy took a look at the evidence today. Obvious when you see the size of the leaf.
This is the size of a typical healthy bigleaf maple, and this is what's causing so much concern. See how they're small and shriveled? From Cairo 7's drone in the air, it's also obvious. Dying bigleaf maples are thinning at the top. It's called crown dieback.
We have some trees.
And it alarms Amy Ramsey.
There's a tree over there that has died. There's one back there that has died. There's one right there, a moderate size, that has died.
Ramsey is a forest pathologist for the Washington State Department of Natural Resources.
And some of these...
Today she took Cairo 7 to the Woodard Bay Conservation Area in Olympia, where bigleaf maples of all ages and sizes are dying.
This bigleaf maple issue is something that I've been working on for a long time, really trying to figure out what the cause of dieback is. People, the general public, land managers, private citizens are really concerned about why these trees are dying, and we haven't been able to figure out why.
Ramsey said the dieback was first noticed about 20 years ago, but in the past 10 years it's become much worse. So the DNR recently secured funding to conduct experiments.
Then we started going down the list of different agents we could think of, different root diseases, microscopic root diseases called phytophthora, different stem diseases, different insects, insects in the leaves, insects in the stems, and we didn't find any evidence of any of those things.
Together we're trying to figure out what exactly might be going on with the bigleaf maple.
Jake Betson is a graduate student at the University of Washington. His thesis is on bigleaf maple decline.
Really haven't seen it.
Betson told Cairo 7, since no biological factor seems to be at play, it could be environmental. Perhaps even climate related.
Some of the major things might be the recent droughts. It's getting warmer and drier in recent years. Could just be stressing the trees out. The trees that are closer to roads and developed areas seem to be a little bit more stressed out, which is totally natural because, of course, you know, if you have a tree growing next to some asphalt, it's not doing probably as well as a tree that's growing in the forest in a nice shady wooded area. What we can say for sure is that sites where it's warmer and drier recently are more likely to have declining trees than sites that aren't.
Betson's thesis is due by the end of the year, but by then he and Ramsey still might not have any definitive answers.
This is one of the biggest issues that I've worked on regarding tree mortality and sort of the head scratching about why it's happening.
If you believe that you have a dying bigleaf maple on your property and you fear that it might fall on a structure, a house, or a barn, the best thing to do is to call an arborist, have them come out and check it out. You don't want it to fall and hurt anybody. Reporting in Olympia, Amy Clancy for Cairo 7 at 7.